Hello guys, Joel Torison here from Brand upstART. Today I'm going to explain how you get paid as a freelance designer. Let's get to it. So this is it. Get paid first before you start a project. Getting money down makes the project real. If they're not willing to commit at least $100 to getting the project started, the job was never real to begin with. So guys, it's happened to me where I'll get really excited about a project for a client, and before working out any of the payment details or prices or quotes, I'll just start on it. But eventually it's going to fizzle out to nothing because the job wasn't real and you're not going to get paid. Don't get stuck. Get some money up front. So for every job, especially new clients, you should have either quoted for a flat rate per job or an hourly rate with an estimate listed. From there, you can then estimate what your down payment should be. Unfortunately, it's not black and white. When I charge a flat rate for when I do websites, I require half down. Okay, so you get money down, but in some cases, it's not always required. This is my rule of thumb that I use personally that I judge if I don't do the down payment. And it's this: if the project is less than $500, and if I know the client personally, and they live near me, and I see them out socially, I won't charge the down payment. That's me personally how I do it. So if the situation is maybe it's a $2,000 project and I know them personally as a friend, I will charge the down payment because that is too much. If the situation happens that I complete the project and they don't pay, that friendship is gone. They're never going to invite you to another backyard barbecue when they owe you $2,000. Get the down payment so that you know it's a job. Don't throw away a friendship because of it. Now this is the trap that I've gotten lured into, and I know other designers have as well, and that is, if I start doing work for these people and start sending them designs, they'll be obligated to go with me as a designer. That is the trap. Please don't get lured in. No, it's not. In very, very few cases, that will work, but most of the time, it's not. Please don't spend 4 hours doing it free work to hopefully land a job, because it's not always going to pay off. Okay, so let's say you did everything correctly, you got a down payment, you did the project, they were happy, you delivered it. Don't start the next project until final payment is made on the last one. Does that make sense? For the project that's complete, be sure you're paid before you start anything new with them. So another specialty situation, what if they need something that day? Do you hold them up waiting for a little down payment before you do it? No. It's not black and white, but typically if they need something in a day, they're not a first-time client, and 2, the project is probably less than $500. So that's typically okay. It's a small project. They've worked with you in the past. If they need it that day, go ahead. But be sure you follow the other rule of getting the invoice out that day too. Okay, last step. So you screwed up and you did a big project that took you a long time. The client has accumulated tons of money in debt to you, and now you haven't been able to get paid. What can you do? So if you get to the point where it's a lot of money and you need to hire a debt collector to handle this, you need to have in place all the proof that you tried to collect it yourself. So that is all the emails you sent asking for it, all the phone call documentations, who you talked to, the dates, the times. So all of that can be submitted to the debt collector so that they can then get the money from the client. So this obviously means they're not going to be a returning client, but hopefully they can collect some money from them so that you're not left with nothing after the end of that big project. So that is worst case scenario for payments. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and we will talk to you later.